So I want to kind of jump into a lot of the characters I used to play. I mean, now I know a lot of you guys seen some of these characters I play and probably wondering where is these characters and where are they coming from. A lot of people who follow me in the past know I did YouTube some years ago on another channel. So I had a lot of characters, and the people who follow me from there will know like this is where they come from. But for so there's no confusing for the people who seeing these characters now on my YouTube and TikTok. This is where they come from. So I'm gonna start off with Thieveson. Thieveson is a guy who he's pretty much a thief. He's like Batman, but without the gadgets and stuff. He's a thief, but he moves kind of like a ninja. So he's mysterious. Like everything he do is like a shadow, and he's kind of that thief you won't catch or ever see. I mean, if you see him, you ain't catching him. Um, Now Ricky Shay is Theveson's cousin. So what his character is, he's that shady salesman that you don't want to trust, but he got the things you want to get. So pretty much everything Theveson steals, he brings to him and sells so it can be sold on the black market. So Ricky Shay is that master salesman that can sell anything. Think of that dude that's on the corner that say, "I got this, I got that. You know you want it. Come on, come look at it. I'll give you a good deal." That's Ricky Shay. He's that guy that's shady as hell, and always got some shady sales going on. But you know it's stolen, but at the same time, you gonna buy it. Next one is Jack Joker. Now this guy, Jack Joker is pretty much that showboat guy. He's the guy that thinks he's the shit, but really ain't. And thinks he knows this, knows that, and he got all the hype and all that, but he really ain't got nothing. And the reason he wear that hat is my reputation of a clown. So when I see a person that really acts like that, that's what I picture is a clown ass N word. I don't. Yeah, clown ass N word. Now, Mr. Black Ops is the guy. If you looking for somebody and got a bounty on his head, he's a guy who don't kill anybody, but he's a guy who's like Dog the Bounty Hunter, but we're more tactical. So he's the guy. He's the hood guy version of that. So you need somebody found, you call Black Ops, and he's coming in there like SWAT. So he's that guy, Mr. Black Ops. The Sarge, I don't talk about him much, but the Sarge is an arrogant asshole. But he runs in the ring with Peterson and their camp. There's more than I'm gonna talk about in a second, but he runs in their camp. He's like their leader, and kind of their crooked organization. He pretty much run it all until the season finale on my old channel, and I killed them all off. Which was kind of epic because I kind of had a Dragon Ball Z moment with that, but and they like power blasted and whole planet shattered and all that. But yeah, it was a good ending to end it all off. That saga, I had like over 50 something videos of a series of all these characters. But anyway, Johnny Collect. Now Johnny Collect is a guy who, he's like a nerd. Well, he is a nerd, but he's like a hacker. So, and he runs in the camp with Thieveson and Ricky Shade and Sarge and all. He's in their camp. So He's the guy who they get to hack things, hack bank accounts, and he's a hacker. So he's the guy that can screw up your whole life just by some typing on some keys. Johnny Collect. It's this character I used to play called Eugene Shook. He was pretty much like Shaggy from Scooby Doo's, encouraged the cowardly dog, scared of everything. He he just a scary ass dude. I hated playing this character, and this is why you don't see him that much because I hate playing that character that much. I hate playing him with a passion. Roll Tide Man. Ain't brought him out in a minute, but Roll Tide Man is a guy. He's like a diehard Roll Tide guy, or diehard Roll Tide fan. He pretty much says everything Roll Tide. He's like he rep Roll Tide to the T. Everything he do is Roll Tide. Like I said back then, Roll Tide is all or whatever. Anyway, that's Roll Tide, man. I ain't brought him back, but he kind of like this other character I'm about to talk about is a guy who live off the land. He don't trust the government. He like hunt for his own things, and he just like off the land and everything. Like he's that guy who don't trust nothing. So yeah, that's Robbie Rebel. Okay, so David Fixin. Now, I didn't really think about his character too much. It was kind of like I needed more characters to fill in this saga that I ended. So he was kind of on a rush type of guy. But David Fixin is just like he's another shady character. He's a shady character who like a mechanic type. He fixed things, but he half-ass do everything. And then get mad if you give him a bad review or talk about his work. He have an attitude problem. He have anger problems, but he's that mechanic who half-ass do everything. So that's David Fixin. Now it was this character I played. Damn, I forgot his name. It was the yes, it was the Revenge Hunter. He was Mr. Black Ops nemesis. He's like a guy who he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk at all. He just get revenge on people who fucks him over. So it's like you talk about him, you spread bad on his name in the streets. He's that guy who's gonna come get you. Like picture you talking crap about somebody, and you just like bashing his name in the streets. He's that guy you don't want to talk about because he will be at your door to prove a point. But so and the story was it was a bounty on him. This is how Black Ops and Revenge Hunter crossed paths. It was a bounty on him because in one of the skits I did, he was doing things that he did something that he shouldn't did. So a bounty been placed on his head, which fit right with Mr. Black Ops, the bounty hunter. So, but the thing about it is, Mr. Black Ops is more like in this series when they had Kalash was more of the Punisher. Revenge Hunter was more of kind of think of the Equalizer. I think he was just that guy who was kind of like he wasn't as tactical as Mr. Black Ops, but he had an arsenal of his own. But he was more of a stealth type of way of that of what Mr. Black Ops is. So that kind of collided together with them two. And it is another character, but I didn't play this character, but someone else did, and her name was Felicia Fines. But that was when I was part of another channel, so that was long ago. but this character was pretty much a person who she can find, like, she was the, if you lost anything, she can always find anything. Like, I lost my phone, somehow she can find it. She knew exactly where it was at, or how you left it, or where you left it. You lost your purse, you left it at the clothing store. Like, she just knew these things. That was Felicia Fawn's character. Well, obviously, me R2A. That's kind of, I kind of wanted to play around with with not the character, but I want to play around with the characters, like with the rap series, and having them versus me. Like, I thought that would be pretty interesting to see, have them versus me as a skit. Like, I have rapped and did my own music, but I also did my comedy music skits too, and videos. So I thought it would be a good idea to have them versus me. Yeah, so that's my little insights on my characters. Some of them you seen, some of them you haven't seen before, depending on, because I'm probably uploading this on TikTok and YouTube, but YouTube people probably seen these characters, but the TikTok people, I haven't like uploaded anything too much about them. I'm just pretty much stuck to the highlights of the characters I thought that would get the most attention on here, so on TikTok. So for the people who don't know where I'm coming at with these characters, I'm just coming out with character that's their backstory. So if you actually go to my YouTube, I'm talking about my TikTok people. If y'all was look at my YouTube, you will see where these characters came from. They come, so like I said, some years ago, I used to be part of another channel, and I had all these characters on a series, or 50 something videos, until I killed them off, which is on my YouTube channel. For my TikTok people, it's like a finale where they just power struggle Dragon Ball Z, blast it out and blow up. Anyway, you have to look at that to see the ending of that. But that's where these characters come from. If y'all ever wondering where am I getting these characters from? That's where.